Hey everybody, welcome back to Drush 9, a quick primer for the site builder. We're just going to look at 3 commands here and look at some of the options we can run with them. And these are really handy if you're installing or uninstalling modules all the time, or if you're experimenting around with creating your own modules. So here we are back at our terminal, and I'm just going to do a Drush list real quick, or just list all my commands, I should say. And the one we're looking for is PM. And PM is a little deceptive. PM comes from an earlier time in Drupal, and it means package manager. Now, we are using Composer to do our actual package management. We can think this is a way to manage our modules once the code's already there. We're going to look at list and security together. That's why I didn't list them separately on the description of this video. So let's just take a quick look at list, PM list, or PML. So Drush PML. And that will give me a list of all of the modules that I have installed and what state they're in. Here you go. And it shows me all of my core modules as well. And you're probably thinking, wow, that is a lot of modules on that site. Well, honestly, most of these came with core, like multilingual and web services as well. And a lot of things are disabled. The other one we can look at is security. So that is SEC for security. And this is super powerful because it can tell us about security patches that are coming out. So hooray, I don't have any security updates for my Drupal projects. This is a good thing. So if you are not updating your site all the time or on a regular basis, this is a great command to know because you can just quickly spot check. You can do this as a daily report and just say, hey, do I have to update anything today? So list will show you what's actually on your machine, and SEC security will show you what's actually there. So if I wanted to run the list again, but I didn't want to show things in core, that's actually really easy to do. So let's pull up the help menu really quick just to see what we're talking about. Right there, no core. So let's just run it real quick. No dash core. And we can see all of the things. Oh no, I have mistyped it. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. In fact, I kind of like that it failed there. I didn't hit Control-C fast enough to actually click out of it. I'm actually happy it failed this way, because this is what happens when a Drush command fails with Drush 9. We see the little red box. That's comes from Symfony console, which this whole thing is built on, that shows us, hey, what we should have done, or suggests like where we went wrong. And then it gives us the entire laundry list of how we could run PM list. So let's actually run that again. And this time I'll actually include the needed dash dash, not just dash. And there we go. So here's all the modules that I have that aren't part of core. A much easier to understand list, and lets me see which versions of what I'm running. So that's list. Now managing these packages, enabling them or disabling them, which we call uninstalling. I know it's a little confusing because when we say uninstall, we mean take it away. But in Drupal speak, that is simply saying we're going to disable it. We're going to turn it to status disabled. So to make something that's disabled enabled, we're going to use PM enable. And then we're simply going to give it the name of the package that we want to enable. So let's go ahead and turn on something that maybe is useful, like my devel generate there, which will generate content for me, among other things. That's mainly what I've always used it for. So we're going to say fin drush, and let's turn on PM :enable. And we're going to enable the machine name here, which is devel generate. I could copy paste if I wanted to, but there we go. And we'll wait for it to run. All right, it has been activated. So if I go back to my site and do a refresh, now on my site, if I go down to devel, there it is, devel generate has been enabled, where we saw earlier in our report, it was disabled. So that is enabling. So if we wanted to uninstall that or disable it, we would use PM uninstall and run that really quick. All right, now that that's run, we can come back to our site, do a refresh, and devel generate, well, upon the refresh, it should no longer be enabled. And there it is, it's turned off. So come back, and in part 4, we're going to look at configuration management with Drush.